Hi, this is the second video in the series of video assignments from the Advanced Database Management System program at the University of South Florida, Muma College of Business. My name is Atulya Menon, and in this video, I will be discussing the entity relationship diagram for the movies database. I'll just share my screen now. The movies database has already several functionalities, and to this I have added a few other functionalities, which include showing details about the theaters, details about the reviews of the theaters, about the pricing of the theaters, and what shows are being aired for which movies at a particular theater. So, as you can see, the theaters table is referenced from the shows table. The shows table is referenced from the theaters and movies table. It contains information pertaining to the theater, which is the theater ID, and we have information pertaining to movies, which is received by the film ID. The primary key in the shows table are the film ID, the theater ID, and the show time, which together are form a composite key to identify a unique show. The foreign keys, as mentioned earlier, are the theater ID and the film ID. The next table is the theaters table. In here, the identifying attribute of a theater is the theater ID. Um, Now, the theater ID is referenced by the pricing table and the reviews table. The pricing table gives the information about the pricing for a particular category of persons, and the reviews table gives the reviews and the ratings for any theater whose theater ID we're aware of. Now, there are a few uh, interesting queries that can be made from this. Before that, I'd like to explain the assumptions I have used for making this design. The first is that a single movie can have many shows, which is indicated by this one-to-many relationship. So a single movie can be associated with several shows, but one show can be associated with only a single movie, a unique show. Then a theater can have many shows for a single movie as well as for many movies. One theater can have several shows for a single movie as well as it can have shows for several movies as well. Then a show is identified, as I mentioned earlier, by a combination of show time, film ID, and theater ID. And then the last is that pricing has standards, and each pricing is identified by the ticket category and the ticket price. And so these features have been normalized to create a separate table called the pricing table. Now, I've created two SQL scenarios from this updated EER diagram. The first one is to extract the theaters with the highest rating and which are the most economical. For this, I have joined the theater table with the reviews table and the pricing table on the ID, theater ID, and on the theater ID for both these tables. And I have selected the maximum rating from the reviews table to be populated in the rating attribute, and I have selected the minimum ticket price for economical pricing from the ticket price from the pricing table. I'm sorry. The second query that I've come up with is movies that are budget shows, which have, as in movies having the movie type budget shows, and which are being run in theater types IMAX with for zip code 33613. So I have joined the movies table with the theaters table to I've joined the shows table with the movies table and the theaters table on the respective film ID and theater ID, and have given the filter conditions of movie type is budget, theater type is IMAX, and zip code as 33613. So this brings me to the end of the second video. Thank you very much.